nothing heals that remains hidden. We are all living in times of disclosure, disclosure of the outer and inner worlds. Disclosures in the outer world have been going on for decades, but most people were calling them conspiracies. While some of them were opinions claiming to be facts, many were indeed factual. The majority of people discarded these. That is until 2020, but this is just the beginning. Having so much time on your hands, most of you started researching on the internet, and down the rabbit hole you went. Then the outer world went into absurdity with its bizarre interpretations of what was the right way for you to live and think. This disturbing scenario forced you to go within to find your own answers amidst the mayhem, causing you to look even deeper within yourself and take personal responsibility for your choices, or the consequences would be dire. What used to be up was now down, and you had to figure out how to navigate all this on your own. This made you feel alone because speaking out would put you and the ones you loved in jeopardy. So, since pretending things will be okay is no longer an option for you, how do you move forward in a world like this? Are you stuck, waiting for the next shoe to drop? That won't solve anything, nor will you be living up to your potential, your reason for being here. You need to start speaking your truth about what you really think about all this. Once you start writing, it will pour out of you like an open faucet. Make it a point to do this for 15 minutes every day or night. By doing this, it won't be long before you discover how critical it will be in purging your truth and healing what has been hidden from you for far too long. The outcome will be living the life you intended, the reason you are here, so you can play your part in creating a new world and ascend. Okay, so I'm going to read once again. I'm going to read from the little book, How to Live a Guided Life, Meeting the Real You, Chapter 8. Who you really are, you keep hidden. And this is from the guides. A lifetime of following the rules by making yourself desirable to a marketplace and fitting into what's expected of you in society is what you have focused on perfecting. The expected reward is being liked and getting paid. Rarely does the marketplace or the society you've aligned yourself with care about who you really are. The marketplace needs to fill a position that produces a profit for the company. It could even be a robot if it could fulfill the position and be a capital cost that justified itself. This is the new world you are competing in. Society wants you to follow its rules so you don't become a problem, even though it's society that goes along with the status quo that perpetuates the problem. If you continue to keep yourself hidden at the expense of making yourself marketable to an entity that only cares about profits, you will become obsolete sooner than you think. These entities rely on you being a compliant citizen in society, mindlessly following the same regimen as previous generations did. That illusion has become obsolete, so you no longer have to keep yourself hidden. And how it works, this is from me. Most people know what it feels like to be an employee that a company wants or expects you to be. It's called a job. It's not something you look forward to. It's something you show up for because you get paid to do it. The social norm. Imagine getting replaced by a robot and that nightmare ending. Now you get to come out of hiding because you no longer have any reason to be there. You did not lose a job. You were released from its bondage. If you play your cards right, you will start over before that job ends. The real motivation is not the threat of losing a job. It's getting around to living the life you intended before the nightmare began. Okay, so just remember, you have help. You are never alone and always being guided.